Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, is a I don't know how many Pizza Hut pizzas you eat. He's got good taste, so we assume many.
Yeah.
He would have been able to come back and play in the Super Bowl if the Detroit Lions would have made it. Absolute legend. Ladies and gentlemen, Michigan man, Aidan Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Hutch. Yeah. Hutch. Yes. Gatorade. Stole Mitt's pants.
Okay, I like that. All right, I appreciate that, man.
It's the same bag, Bruce.
Thank you, dude.
Okay,
Sweet. That jacket. Yeah, Hutch.
You look super cool, dude. Yeah, you look super cool. You have put that on that's you got a massive head, huh?
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah, you got one of those big buckets.
Shout out my dad for that one.
Yeah, neat. That's good for the.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I just mentioned it. Shout out to Gatorade, by the way. I don't even know what this is in here, but
Yep.
Gatorade Glacier Freeze Zero is your best work yet, Gatorade.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it. I look at it and I say, I don't know how this is the nutritional facts of this thing, but I love it.
Yeah.
And it's the best one.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, you're a sports guy, been in sports your whole life, so Gatorade has done a lot for you. Yeah. What do you hear today with Gatorade saying or pitching or selling or yelling?
Wow, it's only Thursday and you're on it, man.
Well, we don't have a lot of time left on ESPN because Dan Orlovsky cut into your time because he's an asshole.
Yep.
Hate that guy.
So,
No, I'm here with Gatorade. Oh, yeah, isn't that fire? Oh, corduroy.
Fire.
Corduroy.
Did we bring enough?
yeah,
That's clean.
Just one, it seems like. Yeah, boy.
Shit.
I got a big bucket as well. I hope this will fit. But what are you're just
I'm
spreading
here with
good?
Gatorade seeing how their scientists give their athletes a competitive edge. So
What did you see?
I saw a lot of cool stuff in the lab. They do their hydration testing. They do their VO2 max testing.
Yes, what?
And then when you sweat it all out, you got your Gatorade patch, and you can see what you lost and what you got to replenish.
Did you get strapped up to that thing and run on the thing as you're
I
doing the
did,
recovery?
not
here?
me. No, I was watching everyone else do it.
Okay, let's talk about your recovery.
Let's talk.
They're saying you would have been able to play in the Super Bowl. That was like the goal. That was the dream. I think Lions fans are holding on to that. Foxy, am I lying?
Amen.
Foxy in the back was literally waking up in the morning. Hutch will be back for the Super Bowl. Now, I don't know if you slowed down rehab after Lions lose.
Right.
Do you think you would have been able to make it for the Super Bowl if the Lions would have made the Super Bowl?
You never know. I think so. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would. The world will never know, though.
Okay,
You
so
know?
how do you feel? Are we?
I feel good. Well, I mean, we'll be wrapping up rehab pretty soon, and then I'm gonna move on with my life.
Okay,
But,
so how's it been? Isolate. People hate rehab is the worst.
it's the worst.
Isolated
It's the worst.
alone, you don't get to play. It's a
Yeah.
lot of hard times. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it's painful throughout
Yeah,
it. Is
yeah.
this the first time you've had to go through something like this?
No, I've had a season-ending injury before, but this one, that tibia break was an absolute monster. It was. That is what I mean. I stayed in the hospital in Dallas for like a couple days after I got hurt there, and those were probably the two most miserable days I ever had in my whole life.
Yeah, it's questioning everything, painful.
Oh yeah, questioning at the damn beeping going off in the hospital the whole time. You can't sleep. People are coming in there checking your vitals every two minutes. So I'm happy I'm done with that.
You're also on Defensive Player of the Year, like tracking too.
Oh, yeah.
You were playing
Yeah.
the best ball by far that you had played in
Yeah.
the NFL.
Yeah.
How much does that like kind of make you eager for next season, or how do you kind of deal with that, knowing that you were on a rocket ship and then bang, it just
Yeah.
gets all stopped out of nowhere?
Oh, it hurt. That was, despite the pain, being ripped out of that season and knowing what I could have done and what could have been. It's like that's what I have the hardest time with. But then again, I'm going into year 4 next year, so I'm young and I got a lot of good football.
Yeah,
left,
and I
know can
assume
pick up on it.
MCDC will use this entire ending of the year as motivation going forward. AJ has a question for you, Hutch.
What are the Jets getting with Aaron Glenn moving over? Your defensive coordinator, he becomes their head coach. Like,
Yeah.
What are they expecting? When I see him, clips of him, that dude seems super passionate, loves ball, and seems to be very smart. But what do the Jets have to look forward to, I think?
He's so great. I mean, me and AG, our relationship has developed so much over the 3 years that I was with him, and I feel like with AG, he knew what to say at the right time every time. Every message, whether it was a win or whether it was a loss, he was on point, and I feel like there was never anything he said that it was like, oh, like maybe you shouldn't have said that. Sometimes coaches say things and you're like, I don't know if that was the message. But I feel like every time he said something, it was right. And then so him being a head coach, I think he's going to be a really good head coach.
How about MCDC?
What about him?
Just legend. You see that photo
Oh, yeah.
of him smoking a cig with his wife way back in the day?
Awesome.
No.
Oh, yeah.
All he posted.
Sweet
He didn't
long
say it.
hair.
Really?
Yeah, long hair.
She
sick.
just posted, or you dug in the archives?
Within the last week.
Yeah, happy birthday, I think.
Within the last week.
No,
or happy anniversary, maybe?
Yeah, there it is.
Wow.
Something like that.
He's a stud. He's
Yeah.
a stud. I mean, he's what what you see is what you get with him. So he's so great, and I'm probably going to be there with him now for he got extended for God knows when. So we'll probably be together for a while.
His messaging always the same as we see. He feels like a very deep thinking meathead. Right?
Yes.
Like, I think that's a good way to describe.
So what's so great about Dan is for good or for bad, he'll tell you, he'll get something off his chest, and whether it's anything, it could be something that I did wrong maybe, or he doesn't like. He'd be like, Hutch, like that kind of pisses me off, but I got to get this off my chest, and he'll say it. Done, and we'll move on. So he's very unique in that way, where I feel like you're always getting the real Dan Campbell.
Yeah, instead of letting it linger. Well, obviously, this guy is your leader. Never
Oh,
forget
that's
it.
brilliant.
Yeah, it is.
Legend.
Never ever forget it.
Give me Tarzan.
Yes, and he's shredded.
Yeah, Tarzan with a sig.
All right, we will continue on YouTube, ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, and TikTok Live. We wrap up here on ESPN with Aidan Hutchinson here with Gatorade. Wow, so good.
Unbelievable. Best.
Not just Aidan Hutchinson, we're talking about Gatorade.
Uh-huh.
And thank you to the scientists making magic. We'll be back here tomorrow. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice. It might change your life. All right, we're off ESPN.
Boom.
If you want to let any...
Still live, though.
What is that?
Still live.
Is that coming
Is
from?
that you making all that noise? What is that?
I think it's one of them. I think.
Nah, oh, finger pointer. I like that.
Wow. Michigan guy.
I like that. Tone has a question for you.
Yeah, just talking about MCDC, and then I was watching your highlights earlier today. What do you think the biggest difference that you got off to the hot start this year? Like, because I noticed your hands are just like unbelievable. The tackles could never get their hands on you to begin this season. Is that something that you think led to getting off to such a hot start this year?
I think it was just every year you develop so much, and every game I feel like I'm learning something new, and I'm applying that to my game, and I feel like it's just a culmination of doing that year after year. And then I come out this year and everything just felt so right, and I feel like this year I embraced the pressure more than I did. It's more like, you come in as a first rounder, you don't really know what to expect. And then I get to year 3 and I'm like, look, 3rd and 10, game on the line, like put me in the position to get the one-on-one and I'm going to win. That's kind of the mentality that I did, and paid off.
It did.
What's Eminem say to you?
Yeah.
He's a beast. I saw him during the draft when we had draft in Detroit, and he was trying to strap it up for the Lions.
Yeah.
Just put the shoulder pads on and go.
How's it feel that you're like a Michigan hero, and obviously what the Lions are going to be during your tenure there, the best that they've ever been? That feels good for the Michigan kids out there, because he went to Michigan State, but like Foxy views you as like Captain Michigan, basically.
1,000%.
Yeah,
That's the beautiful thing about it is Michigan fans, Michigan State fans, they all unite under the Lions. So any Michigan State fan that hated me when I was at Michigan, they now,
which there was a lot.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he hated
he
you.
was one of them.
Yeah, then as soon as you go to the Lions, it's like, this guy's coming to save the state.
Yeah, right.
This guy's coming to save the city. Let's talk a little college ball here. Congrats to the Ohio State Buckeyes, national champions.
Pretty awesome.
That is really good.
Back-to-back Big Ten champs.
Wow, Ohio State.
Back-to-back.
Oh, wait, what'd you say?
It's a back-to-back Michigan, Ohio State. That's not a bad thing for the Big Ten.
Oh, yeah, I've never been a big Big Ten guy, though. I don't know. I have a hard time getting behind that. But
Why the fuck not, dude?
I don't know. I feel like if Michigan's winning, I'm happy. But if Ohio State's winning, it's just.
What about like Iowa? What if Iowa wins? Are you
Iowa,
proud of Iowa?
Yeah, I'll be proud of Iowa.
Hell yeah.
But
That's what
I
I'm
don't
talking
know.
about.
But
Yes.
like Penn State, Michigan State, Ohio State, I'm good. We can.
Well, Penn State's coming. I don't know if you know that.
You think?
Thank you.
I don't know.
How do you feel about Michigan?
5-star quarterback coming in, huh?
What's that mean?
I don't know. You tell me.
You tell me.
I don't know. I've heard a lot of good things. He's got a good smile too. He can charm it up. If that helps.
Are you giving money back? Have they asked you to come back and talk or speak to the boys?
I think I went back once, not this year, but I went back last year. I think before the Ohio State game, before we won.
And gave a speech?
Gave a little speech.
What'd you say? It's for your family.
Yeah, just some gritty shit.
That.
Sorry, excuse me.
Your language is offensive. I'm disgusted.
You guys swear on this show?
Yeah.
A little bit here and there. Yeah. No, I gave a great speech. It was.
Football. Obviously, you're going into year 4. What weight is your body changing? Are you continuing? Because what we watch that Day in the Life, you're carrying around the big jug.
Oh, yeah.
You're sitting in the altitude thing. You're in the you were doing the whole
Cryo.
thing. Yeah, it was like a full commitment. And rehab, you have to do that. That is your life,
right.
which is why people are in the best shape of their life.
Oh, for
coming
real.
out of recovery or rehab of a surgery. That's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Okay?
Always.
And if it doesn't go that way, you should certainly ask questions because that is a very difficult time. But your body, who you are you growing? Are you learning? Are you staying? Like, what do you think your size will end up being for the long haul here in the NFL?
I feel like it's not so much physical. I feel like I'm going to stay pretty much. I'm going to get stronger.
What do you
year.
weigh?
I don't even know. I haven't stepped on a scale in months. I don't even get weighed at the Lions because I think they just trust me.
What is so you don't even know? Like, are you 270?
I'm probably 260, like low 260s, I would say. But I don't know. I feel like I feel like my mind. I just learn so much new stuff every year that it's the mind that develops, and that's what makes you a better player.
Any knee stuff? Any ankle stuff? Have you had any? Or I guess maybe the broken leg, but
That might count. That may count. It was a pretty gruesome video, though.
Dude,
That's pretty nuts.
I still
got
haven't
the
really
sack.
watched it.
Me either.
Still got the sack. Hey, if that's a way to go out, I'll take it.
Yeah,
you know?
listen, you shouldn't watch the video. I didn't watch it.
I think I did once, and it's just to see your own body contort like that. You're like,
Did you black out?
no, I remember the whole thing. I was on the ground, and I grabbed my leg, and I felt my fibula like sticking, not out of the skin, but it was like sticking out, and I was like,
Well,
it's broke.
yeah,
There's
this
that.
is it. Yeah, this one's going to be a long one. Them
No,
saying you're
that's-
going to be back
yeah.
for the Super Bowl was insane because of how gruesome
Yeah.
it all looked.
Yeah.
D-Bud has a question for you, Hutch.
Yeah, you came in, obviously, a high draft pick, high expectations out the gate. But was there a welcome to the league moment for you early in your career that you can remember that stands out? Or you just kind of felt like, nah, you know what, I can still dominate these guys?
Welcome to the league moment. With me, a lot of I don't have a specific one, but to me, the certain play that will get me every time is when they have a chipper outside of the whole box, and then I've been on my ass countless times from that block, and I think that's no welcome to the league. But every time it happens to me, I'm either crashing into everybody else on the D line. So, yeah.
So that's it, all right.
What about doing up downs at camp with Coach Campbell?
Yeah, 30 of them.
You have to do all
Pretty
those?
sweet.
He's doing 50 straight.
Those, every year. It's
Is it just like day
an
one or is it
initiation.
every day?
Day one.
Just
day
day
one
one
of camp. When we're on the field first, it sucks. But that was something AG kind of did.
Okay.
So I'm sure he'll bring that to
30 of them?
40 of them things, I think we called them.
Because I was watching Hard Knocks, and I'm like, oh, they must be doing like 10. And they just got near 10. It was
yeah.
like nowhere near done. Your team's got a lot of young studs, man.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have to pay everybody at some point.
This is it's going to get a little weird, I think, this offseason. A little crazy. We'll see who they're going to keep and who they won't.
Keep collecting Gatorade checks, brother.
Yeah.
And keep representing the league, man. And Foxy, you have any questions for Hutch back there?
Yeah, Hutch. Growing up in the state of Michigan, you know this, and I know this. When we were young, you were considered an absolute loser if you were a Lions fan. No one wore Lions merch. No one liked the Lions, and it sucked. And now you guys have completely changed that. Being a guy from Michigan, for you, what's that like? What's the energy like? That's got to be so awesome for you.
Let me tell you, there is nothing like a playoff game in Detroit, and now that we have them every year, it's absolutely electric. Why are you looking?
We
at
have them every year.
Yeah.
This is the problem.
Look,
This is the
I've
problem.
been here for 3 years, and for 2 years now, we've had home playoff.
Okay, I
games.
get it. I
I've
understand.
had 3 home playoff games in 2 years, so I think that's pretty good.
This is the brand new Lions. And it's fun to watch. You guys are fun to watch.
Look, it's in my head now, and to me, that's the expectation every year with the amount of talent that we have. So it feels great, and to have the fans that we have, it's absolutely electric in Ford Field. So
You're the right guy for the job up there in Detroit. We're thankful you stopped by. Enjoy
hey,
the
you're
hell
the
out-
right guy too, man. Yeah, you gas everyone up every day, but you're the right guy for this show.
You
And
know
this
what?
whole crew you got, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate this is that speech you gave to Ohio State. Wow. That was pretty good. You're right. That was a good
Look,
speech.
you can do this.
Me?
You got it. You have it in you. You
No.
gotta pull it out.
Okay.
Every
Anything
day.
else I need to think about?
No, I think that's about it.
Every day.
Every day.
Success is leased, not earned.
Pull it out.
Sir.
Rent is due every single day.
That's right.
And tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to think, you know what? Fucking Hutch was right.
Yeah.
Do this shit all over again.
Yeah, and,
And
then
again.
and
And again.
and
Again.
and
Again.
and
Again.
and
Again.
Well,
Again.
We win again. And then again. And then again. And then again. And then again. And we win. And we win. And we win. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Good mindset.
Wow.
I'm gonna think of that tomorrow.
yeah.
No doubt.
Thank you, Hutch. Yeah, I think it's definitely your microphone. Okay, good. We've been wondering who's been doing it all. Not your fault, our fault. But ladies and gentlemen, Aidan Hutchinson.
Yeah,